Okay, so it's like been kind of like a little while since I filmed a video. And what better way to restart the new year than decluttering my makeup collection. I will say I'm not like, my makeup collection is pretty minimal. So this will probably end up just being like more of a collection overview than anything. This will probably be long, but it is what it is. So I'm not gonna do too much of an introduction. I hope to be more consistent this year, but if I'm not, I'm not. But yeah, we're gonna get started with this. This little box houses all of my lipsticks as well as my single shadows. So it's just a classic caboodle. So yeah, I'm gonna just start taking stuff out and like doing it shelf by shelf. I'm gonna start with a few things that I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get rid of. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get rid of this. It's just a lip balm from Victoria's Secret. I'm not really a fan of it and I haven't used it like since I got it, and I don't really like the packaging, so getting rid of that. What are these? These are like lip glosses or like lip balms. Okay, these are cute, so I'm keeping them. I don't care. I have one that's, wait, how do I, okay. It's like Dr. Pepper, Orange Crush, and 7up. And I know that that's like so cheesy, but I'm keeping it. You know what? I kind of don't love this eyeshadow. It's from e.l.f. I got it this year. I don't like the way it looks on my eyes. It's a little too sticky, so I'm gonna get rid of it because I never really wear it. And although I don't like the formula of this one, it's the shade Marimo from Profusion. I actually love the shade of it. It's this like really pretty, like mossy green. I know the lighting, I don't want to plug in my light, but I might have to. But yeah, the color is so pretty, so I will get over the formula because get over the formula because the color is so good. Okay, I want to see if, make sure my Super Shocks aren't dried up. This one is You're Kidding Me. It's still good. And this one is Mutt's About You. Oh yeah, that's pretty. Okay, and just a little sheer. And then lastly, Flower Child. This one is one of my favorites, so I'm hoping, oh, I hit pan on it too. No, it's fine. They're pretty boring, but I love them. Okay, so I'm keeping all of these. I'm for sure keeping these Danessa Myricks color fixes. I have the glaze, which is just like the clear gloss, and then I have the cream in, I don't know which, oh, Ballerina. So I'm keeping both of those. I have another one, it's just in a different drawer. Oh my god, I have so many lip glosses. Oh, I'm definitely keeping this. It's a just juicy gloss. I keep one of these in my purse. And then this is a single eyeshadow, but this has a lot of memories. It's from MAC. It's the shade Last Dance. I'll never get rid of it. Okay, so I really feel like I'm gonna keep all of these. These two, I will say, like, I don't like the components of them. So I feel like I don't need both of them. This one's like a milkier. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of that. I don't like that. I never wear it because I don't like the formula of this. But I'll keep the Ulta Beauty Jelly Gloss. And then, although these are similar, I'm going to keep these. These are two of my favorite liquid lipsticks. This is the CoverGirl Outlast in the shade Noir and Forever. This I wear all the time. It's from MAC. It's the shade Topped with Brandy, and it's one of their Powder Kiss liquid lipsticks, and I love it. I like this just for the packaging, I'm not gonna lie. It's a lip gloss from Harry Potter and Ulta, like a collab they did. And it's based off of like Luna Lovegood's little glasses, so I won't be getting rid of that. I also love this. This is from the Star Wars Baby Yoda Mandalorian collab, and it's in the shade Din Djarin. Keeping that. And then I love this. I know this is like a wacky setup, but it's like a double-sided lipstick for Makeup Revolution in the School for Good and Evil. It's the shade Nevers, and I actually really love this lipstick, so I'm keeping it. And then I have another one of these. It must be in my purse, but I will keep all of my lifter glosses. Silk and Sun are the two right here. And then I have a Glossier Ultra Lip in the shade Fete. Keeping. And then the same with Pixie Nectar. It's just a nude, but they're pretty and I love them and I'm keeping them. This is my favorite red from Give Beauty, which is Gwen Stefani's brand, so keeping that. And then I have a Fenty cream gloss in Fenty, so Fenty Glow, yeah. So of course I'm keeping that, it's a classic. This is my favorite pink. It's Milani Voyeur, and it's just a hot pink, and I love these because they kind of stain the lips too. I don't know what formula this is, but it's like the ones that have like the textured packaging. And then let me smell this one. Okay, this one's still good. It's from Catrice. It's their Powerful 5 liquid lip balm. This is one of my favorite glosses. Okay, some of these I know are old. I will be keeping this. I like it. It's an eye pigment from Flower Beauty. It does have to be set, but it's a really cool color, really cool concept. Okay, let me look at some of my older ones. Okay, I'm keeping this. This is one of my favorite lipsticks. I've had it forever. It's probably bad, but I don't care. It's ColourPop What's Your Sign cream lipstick. It's the one that Kathleen Lights collabed with them on like ages ago. I'm keeping this. It's Glossier in the shade Leo. It's just like a dark like 90s brown. And then no matter what, I'm not getting rid of these. These are the Sailor Moon collab, and I don't even care if they're good. They're not going anywhere. And then I said I keep all my lifter glosses. This is in Topaz. What color is this? This is like a very small. I want to wear this. This is from Melt. It's like a mini lipstick, but I've kept it because I want to wear it. It's in the shade 710. I need to wear that. It's like a really cool like yellow brown. This is from Odin's Eye. It's the shade Jam, and while it does like it's not an everyday color, I'm still keeping it. And then let's see. I don't wear this very often, but I feel like it could serve a purpose. It's the shade from Elf. It's in Cream. It would be a good like highlighting shade, so I'm gonna keep that. Oh, I love this one. I need to wear this more. It's from ColourPop. It's 21 Questions. It's their Velvet Blur formula. It's gorgeous. I need to wear that more. This is from Patrick Ta. These are their velvet lipsticks, and this one's in She's So Single. This is one of my favorite lipstick formulas. This one I might be able to get rid of. It's a ColourPop lippy stick in the shade Who Run This, and I just really don't like this formula. It's a little too slippy for the color, so I'm gonna get rid of this. I've had this one forever. It's in the shade, it's a lip crayon and just a tint. You know what? I feel like I haven't worn this like all year. It's in the Strand. I don't know. I want to keep it though. I told you this isn't Ruthless. This is a Laura Mercier Caviar stick in the shade Strapless. I feel like I don't love this, but I want to try it more, so I don't know. I'm going to keep it. All right, and the remaining ones I know I'm keeping because they're some of my favorites. I have the e.l.f. Hydrating Core Lip Shine. It's in the shade Ecstatic, and it's a dupe for Black Honey, and I love this lipstick, so I'm definitely keeping that. And then, let me smell this. Yeah, it's fine. It's from Patrick Ta, and it's the She's an Influencer lip gloss. One of my favorites of all time. And then I love the Superstay Matte Inks from Maybelline. I have the shade Romantic and Globetrotter. I love both of these. I'm keeping them. I just organized it by like my most used on the top, my liquid lipsticks, and then some of the brighter colors in the middle, and then all the rest at the bottom. I forgot one. So I was like, oh, I don't have any in my purse that I think are relevant to show. But then I realized they're all my favorites, so of course they're relevant to show. This one I just bought recently, so I'm still testing it out, but it's the Milani Luminoso Keep It Full lip gloss. It looks exactly like the blush. It's gorgeous. I really like it. And then I have the Pout Bomb Maxi Plump Pumping Lip Gloss from Makeup Revolution. This is so good. I keep it in my purse. It's amazing. And then the Jaclyn Hill liquid lipstick in Outspoken is this really cute pinky nude. Really love it. One of my faves. And then the Fenty Beauty Poutsicle in Zesty Bestie. Now, let me tell you, I wear this, okay? So picture this, an orange lip stain. Beautiful. With this on top. It's the Ulta Beauty 366 Juice Infused Lip Oil. And on top of each other, oh my god, so freaking pretty. My favorite lip combo of the moment. And then lastly, I have the L'Oreal Glow Paradise lipstick in Blush Fantasy. And it's just a pink, just a pink lipstick. So had to mention these because they are definitely favorites. Okay, the lighting is better. So let's do foundation now. This will be pretty simple because again, I wouldn't call myself minimalist, but I feel like I've curated my collection pretty well. I have these samples that I really actually would like to try. So I'm going to set those aside. I'm not a fan of this. This is the Super Dewy Tinted Moisturizer from Makeup Revolution. I'm just not a fan of it. It's not old, I just don't like it. So if I can give it to someone, that would be great. But if not, I don't know. And then this is just not the right shade for me, and I'm also just too dry for matte foundations at the moment. So this is the Revolution Conceal and Define foundation in F2. Yeah, that's it. It's just too light. Some definite keeps. The first one is in my IRL filter from Revolution. This is one of my favorite foundations ever. It's in the shade F5. Like, it's like a staple product for me. And then an everyday, like, slap on and go is my Aurorian CC cream. I plan on buying a second one in the sale. There's like a sale going on this month at Ulta because I'm almost out of this, and I love it. I wear it almost every day if I'm not wearing my Misha BB cream. So love those. This does not actually go here, but I don't really like this. I just bought this. It's the Revolution Freckle Pen. I don't like it, so I am going to get rid of that. And then I feel like I've been making excuses as to why I want to keep this, but to be honest, I really don't like it all that much. It's the Jane Iredale Dream Tint. And I don't know. I don't know if I like this. Maybe now that I'm getting rid of a couple things, I'll try this out. I'll like make a point to try this out because I want to like it. Again, definite keeps my It Cosmetics CC Cream Illumination. I also really like this for certain situations. This is the Revlon Color Stay Light Cover Foundation. I like this. It's the only matte foundation that I like. Let me see. I think this is still good. This isn't the right shade for me. I can only really wear this in the summer, but I do like it for the summer. It's the Pure Lease Radiant Glow Illuminating BB Cream. So I'm keeping that. I'm still trying out this Age Perfect 4-in-1 Tinted Balm. I know the color looks wrong, but it's actually not. It's a really good color match. So I am going to keep this. And then I know this technically isn't a foundation, but I like wearing it as a foundation. It's the NYX Bear With Me Concealer Serum. I don't know what shade this is, but it's in the shade Vanilla. I like this one. So those are what I'm keeping. Alright, here are my primers and setting sprays. Again, this should be pretty easy because I don't have very many. Some definite keeps. My Make It Last setting spray. I just bought that. And then the Bear With Me NYX priming spray. I also like the NYX Dewy Finish sprays. I have a travel size and a full size. And then I actually am going to get rid of this because it has gone bad. It's the Tula face filter, and it's not that I don't like this, it's just it's gone bad and I don't need to repurchase it right now. A couple of travel size setting sprays that I am going to keep. I love the Benefit Professional. I also love the MAC Fix Plus Radiance. These are really good travel sizes. And then I love the normal Fix Plus. So I'm keeping all my setting sprays and I have no shame about it. For primers, I am so simple. I really like the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base. I do plan on buying a full size of this at some point because I really like it. I also really enjoy the Beekman Milk Drops. It's just a serum, but I personally use it as a primer. And then on days when my acne just doesn't cooperate, I like the e.l.f. Putty Acne Fighting Putty Primer. And then I have these travel size ones. I like this all-nighter one. I do want to keep this because it is good for nights out. I really haven't used this though. And I feel like it wasn't that color or that smell. I'm gonna get rid of that. It's fine. It's a water clad primer. It's a travel size. It's fine. So I really don't need a matte primer these days. Yeah, and it's empty. So that's an easy pass. And then I'm going to keep this Benefit Professional because I think these are nice to have. It's sealed too. And then I also have this one. I was trying it out and I am going to finish it because it's small, but it's the e.l.f. Sea Bright Putty Primer. And I would actually purchase this in a full size. I really, really enjoy this. And like between the two, like this is good for days when my acne is pretty bad, but this is good for like my everyday. So yeah, that was pretty simple. I think I can actually move everything into one thing now. Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you, this is gonna be a lot, and there does need to be some condensing here, but these are eyeliners, mascaras, concealers, brow products, things like that. I'm gonna start with this pile here. I have a Sharpie. my Tarte Shape Tape, my Makeup Forever, these are keeps. Oh, I forgot to put these back. I didn't have enough room actually. They actually still fit nice and cute, so that's fine. Okay. So yeah, these two definite keeps. I feel like I have two brow pencils that aren't quite the right shade. I do like this one for when I dye my hair, because I do dye my hair frequently. But this, I feel like my brows, like even when I was blonde, this was too light. And I do like this brow pencil, which is why I struggle with it. It's the Kosas Brow Pop, but it's just too light. So I need to get rid of it. I just need to let it go. But I'm going to keep the e.l.f. Ultra Precise Brow. But my favorite is the Anastasia Brow Wiz in medium brown. So I'm definitely keeping that. And then I have this Epic ink liner, and I really don't wear eyeliner all that often, but I keep this just in case. So I'll keep it because it's fine. I think that would be a good liner shade, or a good eyebrow shade. You know what? I've been keeping this. This is the Epic ink liner in yellow, and I feel like I just don't like the brush. I feel like I don't get as fine of a line as I want. So I'm gonna get rid of that because I'm not a fan of it. This is dried up. This is the e.l.f. Clear Brow and Lash Mascara. So I'm gonna get rid of that. I can repurchase that at any time. Keeping all of these liners. So I have the NYX Epic ink liner in a few different shades. I love these for graphic liner, for waterline, for anything. I love them. And then, while this isn't my favorite, I'm going to use it up. It's the ColourPop Cream Gel Liner, but I would definitely repurchase a lighter shade in the Epic ink. And then I have just a couple tools. One is my graphic liner brush, and then my brow lift brush, and then a micro blader or whatever. And then I have one black eyeliner. It's from e.l.f. It's the Jen Adkins liner that they did a collab with. I would love for that to be permanent. I don't know why they didn't make it permanent because I love it, but it's fine. And then I have the e.l.f. No Budge Shadow Stick, and I love this. It's in the shade Copper Chic. It's a really good shade, so I'm keeping that. So these all go in a little cup. So I'm just gonna deposit that. I can probably put my mascaras in here. I do have a few mascaras. My favorite of the moment is the Bad Gal Bang. However, I wish it didn't like smudge. It does smudge a little bit, but I am definitely keeping that. And then this is the Lash Plumping Mascara from CoverGirl. This is fine. It's supposed to be like a tubing mascara. I like it, but it's really dry, so I'm just going to use it up and I'll probably never repurchase it. I just got this lip liner from NYX. It's in the shade Nutmeg, and it's my new favorite shade of lip liner. It's just a brown, but I love it. I have the Brow Lift from e.l.f. I'm definitely keeping it. It's my favorite thing. And then I have a backup, so I'm keeping both of them. My Glossier Stretch Concealer, keeping. And then this is just an extra mascara. This is the Benefit Roller Lash, which is one of my favorites. And then this is my graphic liner palette from Makeup Revolution. I'm definitely keeping it. I love these little guys, and I love that Morphe brush for the graphic liners. If you look on my Instagram, I do a lot of graphic liner. All right. I only have two eyeshadow primers, so I'm keeping both of them. I love both of them. This is the Milani one. It's clear. This is the Ulta Beauty Matte. It has a pigmented base. I am going to get rid of this because it's just completely the wrong shade. It's the Pacifica Dream Big Brush Up Brows in dark medium, and it's like literally like a gray black, and it's just not working for me, so I'm just going to get rid of it. I have like 4 tinted brow gels, and I feel like I can get rid of one of them. I'm going to get rid of the taupe. This is from... No, I don't want to get rid of it. Which one is like drier? I'm going to keep both of these. These are from e.l.f. They're not my favorite, but I want to use them up. They're the Wow Brows. And then this is my favorite. This is from Kosas. It's in medium brown. It's my favorite tinted brow gel. And then second to that is the Thick It Stick It from NYX. This is in the shade Cool Ash Brown. This one's a warm brown. and I like to mix them. All right, a brow product I am getting rid of, it's the Maybelline Tattoo Studio Brow Pomade. I just don't use this. I thought I would use it. I don't. It's fine. So I'm getting rid of it. Okay, I'm also getting rid of this. It pains me. It's one of my favorites. It's the NARS Pot Concealer, the Soft Complete Matte Concealer. But it's like dry and it is absolutely not the right shade for me. So I would like to repurchase this in the correct shade, but for now I don't need it. I think I'm keeping all of these. This is the Maybelline Eraser Concealer. I love that one. And then they're both travel size, but the Thrive and the Sky High Mascara are two of my favorites. So I'm keeping that. And then I like all these. This is actually an eyeliner from Persona in Plum, but I keep it in my drawer because it's so short. Like these are all pretty short. I have BFF and Cool BFF from ColourPop, which obviously are our favorites. And then I have this one in Nude Beige, but I don't like this nearly as much as the ColourPop ones. So I'm going to get rid of the, well, you know, I would get rid of it, but since I'm so close to being out of this one, I am going to keep it. And then this is Nutmeg, which, to compare it, or no, this is BFF3, and then just to compare it to Nutmeg, it's a little bit deeper, so I like using this with deeper, obviously deeper liquid lipsticks. So, okay, let's put, I'm gonna put these mascaras in my little cup to just make some room. Fit basically everything, so that's perfect. All right, this is a lot. Let's start with powder products. Actually, let's start with these because I know I'm not getting rid of them. My phone is just like taken out. Okay, these are the Sailor Moon Literally Obsessed things, and these are great for like if I'm like going to a thing, like if I'm going out to something. They're so fun. I don't wear them on my eyes because they're big and chunky, but they are literally like the best body glitters. So I have that one. It's like a pink. And then this one is in Moon Prism Power, and this one has like little stars in it, and it kind of leaks oil, but I don't want to get rid of it. Like, do you see that? Yeah, I'm not getting rid of it. I'll just mix it up when I use it. It's literally for my body. It's fine. And I use it so little. It's fine. So definitely keeping these. So let's start with powder products. This is one of my favorite powder foundations. It's from L'Oreal. It's the Infallible Fresh Wear. This is in the shade Porcelain. No, I'm not getting rid of it. And then the 16-hour Cover and Last powder foundation from Essence. It's a little bit lighter, but I still really enjoy it. So not getting rid of those. The Cover FX Monochromatic Blush Duo in Soft Peach. Not getting rid of. I've actually been enjoying this lately. It's the Morphe Blush Trio in Pop Off Blush. Has a shimmer and two mattes. I've been liking that. And then one of my all-time favorites is the Lovecraft Beauty Blush Trio. It still works, it's still great, and it's still one of my favorites. Okay, so I have the Anastasia Glow Kit with Nicole Guerrero. I will never get rid of it. Like, I'll get rid of it when I'm finished with it. Like, I can't, no. And then I really like this duo. It's from Juvia's Place. It's their bronzer in light. And I like it because there's this like lighter shade, but it has the darker, and you can mix them, and I love them. And then this I got recently. It's the Kevyn Aucoin Lights Up Sculpt Blush Duo Mini Ornament. And it has like the contour shade and then a highlighter and a blush. I actually have liked this so far, so I'm obviously keeping it. It's new. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what I'm gonna get rid of out of here, if anything, because I like most things. I am getting rid of this because it's gone bad. It's the Maybelline Perfector 4-in-1. So that I can get rid of. It's just, it's not the same as it doesn't perform the same. And I have my Auric Glow Lust, which is like my favorite thing ever. I did a review on it when it first came out and I still love it. I will repurchase this when this is empty. I have the shade Selenite. Okay, let's start with cream bronzers. This is like an unsung hero. It's from Revolution. It's their cream bronzer. This is gorgeous. You should definitely buy it. It's gorgeous. I love that one. And then this is obviously well loved. Like I had to like it was just like at the edges, so I had to like put it back in the middle. One of my favorite cream bronzers. And then I like this for contour. It's the Wonder Stick dual-ended face stick. I like this side of it. I don't like the highlights so much. It's just, it's not, like it looks pretty, but then it doesn't really blend out very, I don't know. I need to like try that in a different way actually. That looks stunning. I'll try that in a different way. But anyway, regardless, I like the contour side. So it wasn't on the chopping block anyway. And then my last bronzer is from Glossier. It's the Ray, and I love this one. All right, and then blush. Oh, I was talking about this one, the Janessa Myers Color Fix Matte in Latte. I love to mix this with like an illuminator like this. And actually, you know what? I do use this though. I don't use it all over my skin, but I do use this to mix with blushes and stuff. So I am going to keep it. So I'm getting rid of nothing from that drawer because I am the worst. But yeah, it's really, and this one is good to mix too. It's the Rare Beauty in Happy. And I love this blush. It's really, really bright, but it looks really pretty when mixed with an illuminator. Or not. You can also wear it on its own. But I like how pigmented her blushes are because they can work for a number of skin tones. This, I might be out of this. Yeah, this is empty. I love this though. It's the Glossier Cloud Paint and Puff, but it's empty. I've held on to just an empty package for so long. Okay. And then I use this as like a glowy blush. It's a Super Shock Cheek in Out of Quartz. And then my last cream blush is from Milani. It's the Milani Cheek Kiss and Nude Kiss. One of my favorites. I wear this very frequently. Alright, and then we have cream highlights aside from the Auric Beauty because I use that as well. But I have the ColourPop Super Shock Cheek in Lunch Money. I've repurchased this once or twice. And then I have the Milk Makeup Stick in Lit, which is really pretty, but I will never go through this. So it's gonna like rot before I get rid of it. And then the same with the RMS Beauty Living Luminizer. I've heard these go bad quickly, but it doesn't have a scent. And like, it looks fine to me. I don't know. Like, I have to, I don't know. I mean, I feel like it looks fine. It performs fine. So I'm going to keep using it till it's not fine. So I got rid of nothing. That was from my third drawer. I got rid of nothing. So that's great. I'm not going to lie. This section could use some condensing, but they're my babies and I don't think I can do it. It's my blush, bronzer, highlight, and powder drawer. I only have 4 powders, so I don't feel bad keeping them. It's the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Powder, the Laura Mercier Translucent Powder, Complex Culture Clarity Finishing Powder, and then the Ciate London Extraordinary Powder. So I don't feel bad keeping those because there's not a lot of them. And then the Marc Jacobs bronzer. I just used this the other day and it's still performing fine. It's the Omega bronzer in Tantastic. I know these things allegedly have an expiration date, but like, I don't know, it's still perform. You know, I say that, but my forehead looked crazy. I don't think this is performing the way it used to. I've had this for a long time. I feel like getting rid, oh my God. I like don't want to get rid of it, but I do remember wearing it the last couple times and it looked weird on my forehead. I got so much use out of this. Like in my head, I'm like, but I want to finish it. but I don't reach for it. I'm getting rid of it. I used it. It looked good when I'm good. It's fine. Okay. This one, however, is still performing fine. It's the Lawless Beauty bronzer, and you know what? If I don't finish the Marc Jacobs one, can I even talk? I didn't finish the Marc Jacobs one, but I'll probably finish this one. So I feel good about that. I like this one, but it keeps hitting hard pan and I don't know what to do about it. So if anyone has like a solution, I keep doing like the spoolie thing on it, but it's very frustrating. It's the Nabla Ombre Skin Bronzing bronzer. I like it, but like I said, it just keeps doing that weird thing. And then I have the Hoola Light. I really like this, especially in the winter. And how similar are these two? I don't know if I care. Oh, they're different enough. Okay. And then I have the Milk Chocolate. So they're fine. I don't care. Okay. And then, oh God, blush. I love blush. I wore this the other day and I got compliments. It's the Kaja Mochi Pop in Atmosphere. So I'm going to keep that. Oh, I just did that. Okay. I think this one is still good. It's the Butter Blush in Plum Rose. Yeah. It has a weird texture, I'm not gonna lie. But it still smells fine. It has like little bumps. I think that's fine. I probably had this too long, but I'm not getting rid of it. And then I have the e.l.f. Primer Infused Blush in Always Cheeky. Keeping that. Oh, did I just break the packaging on it? I did. Okay. And then I have my Pat McGrath Labs blush in Paradise Venus. I won't be getting rid of that. Okay, I have two of these and I don't know if I need both. Let me see how similar they are. But see, then I see them and I'm like, but they're different. I'm keeping them. One is in the shade She's Passionate and one is in She's Adorable. And it's from Patrick Ta. And I'm not getting rid of these just for the packaging. I'll never get rid of them. I barely use them, but I don't care. They're perfect. And then they like... Yeah, never. I'll never get rid of these. And then they're pretty. But it's I'm not gonna lie, and I wear this one the most, the shade From the Moon. It's my favorite one, but I keep them for the packaging. Okay, and then, oh my God, you know, part of me wants to get rid of this, but then I've had it for so long and I just, oh my God, and the packaging's broken. It's from Wet n Wild. It's the color Icon in Don't Flutter Yourself. I have videos using this, like from like 2017. It still feels so pretty though. I need to put it like in the highlight drawer. Or in the highlight section. It's broken. It's so broken. Okay, it's time to go. It's time to go. If I have to, it's just time to go. I need to stop making these stupid decisions. Okay. And then I have the Skin Glazing blush from Nabla, which I am 100% keeping. It's so pretty. So pretty. I'm keeping that. And then this one is, it's very intense, but I'm glad I only got the small one. It's the Crystal Blush from Benefit. I would love to try more of their new box blushes. But yeah, so okay. I got rid of one. I'm proud of myself. Alright. My highlighters are just as hard for me to get rid of, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I wore this recently and it looked good. It's from Kaja. You know what? It's kind of dry. It's kind of dried up. I'm gonna get rid of it. It's the shade Prism, but it's dry. It's not looking good. Definitely keeping this. It's from Nabla. It's the shade Privilege. It's a gold. It looks stunning on, and I'm not getting rid of it. And it has like a duochrome. I like it, so I'm not getting rid of it. And I have the Essence, the highlighter in the shade Staggering. This is one of my recent favorites. I really like this. I've had this forever, but I'm not getting rid of it because it's still good. I just used it the other day. It's the Sandcastle and Mint Mojito Kilowatt Foil Duo. I'm not getting rid of it. I also have this one, which I feel like it's kind of dry. Oh, it does feel different. Oh, well. I'm keeping it. It's the Too Faced Blinded by the Light highlighter. I'm keeping it. I'm keeping this. It's the Wet n Wild loose highlighter in Written in the Stars. Alright, I have the Anastasia Amrezy. I haven't reached for this in a while. I like it, but I just feel like I'm in a different place in my life. And if I'm gonna reach for gold, I'll reach for like this, but I don't know if I can get rid of it. Because my collection is so small, I'm very attached to all of these things, as you can see. I have the Odin's Eye Norns. I don't know. It's a really cool blue, and while I don't wear it all the time, I also wear it as like an eyeshadow, and I think it's really cool. So definitely serves a cool purpose. So I'm definitely keeping that. And then lastly, this is my favorite, so you can pry it out of my cold dead hands. It's Benefit Cookie. And look at that pan. It's a big pan. Love it. Keeping it. So I suck at getting rid of things, as you can see. I knew this one was going to be a little bit more difficult. And to be honest, because this is such a low pressure thing, I'm fine. Like, I'm probably not going to get rid of anything, and it's fine. So I feel like this is more of a collection overview. But maybe not. We'll see. Maybe I'll surprise myself. Let's see if I surprise myself. Let's start with some of my newer ones. I just got these Glossier monochrome palettes. One's in almond. I think this is the one in almond. And then Rosen. I'm obviously not getting rid of these. I just got them and I really like them. And kind of in the same vein, I have these Kaja trios. And I really love these, especially for travel. This one is in the shade Guava. It's like pinky. And then I have Chocolate Dahlia, which I use this one a lot. So, keeping both of those. And then let me go over some of my newer ones. I just recently got the ColourPop Stone Cold Fox, and it's like my only cool toned palette like that. So obviously keeping that. And then another newer one, this is from Revolution, that's School of Good and Evil, which I've never watched this show, but I really liked this collection. Like, this eyeshadow palette is really pretty. My husband actually picked it out, and I think that this is like such an interesting palette, and I actually wear it all the time. So definite keep. And any other newer ones? These aren't necessarily newer, but I have the Kylie and Kendall palette. And let me tell you, I love this. Like, it's so boring, but I love it. It's all mattes, and I really enjoy this. So, without a doubt. And then this isn't newer, but I did get it this year. It's the Natasha Denona Pastel palette. I just wore this palette the other day. I wear this palette really frequently. And I know a lot of people don't love it, but I find it very fun to use. So I also got this year, and I go back and forth. Like, I don't think I'll keep this forever, but I like it for right now. It's the Cyber palette, and I reach for it every now and then, and it serves its purpose, and I have fun with it. So no shame in that. Okay, this one is actually a maybe. It's the Juvia's Place, the Deuce palette, and I just don't reach for it. The only time I reach for it is for that shade. And I feel like I have other shades that serve that purpose. Like there's some pinks in this palette. Like, I have other things. And it's really old. It's not even sold anymore. I think I need to get rid of it because I haven't liked the looks the last few times I've done it. So I'm going to get rid of that. I have, let's see. And then honestly, I know I'm going to keep this, and this kind of like serves a very similar purpose. So I'm going to keep this for sure, because again, never getting rid of. I'm also never getting rid of my Barbie, my Malibu Barbie palette. I got this for my birthday this year from one of my friends, and I will cherish it for the rest of my life. So, okay, this I love for liners. It's the Morphe Mickey and Friends palette. My husband also got me this one, and I like the color story, but I love this for liners. Like, I've tried almost all of these in some capacity for liners, and they're amazing for that. So, keeping that. You know, I go back and forth, but like I can't get rid of this. That shade actually isn't even in the palette. I replaced the pressed glitter with another shadow. It's messy, it's hard to use, but it's Animal Crossing. So, I'm keeping it. I got this year as well, and it's the Amrezy palette, and it's one of those palettes where like the looks that I get with it, you wouldn't even guess they came from this. They're just so interesting. So I'm definitely keeping that. I love having a curated collection because everything like means something, but it also makes it hard if I do have to make tough decisions. But like, I also feel like I don't have to get rid of things. This can also just be like a collection video, right? Yeah. Okay, I have 3 green palettes, and green is one of my favorite color stories, but I feel like I don't need all of them, and I have a couple that I feel like I like better. So while this color story I actually don't love the most on my eyes, I'm keeping it because of what it represents to me. So, and then these two are both very affordable green palettes. However, I like this one more. It's the Dancing Green palette from Essence. So I am going to get rid of the Hot Jalapeno palette because this one's just better. It just works better. However, I will be keeping this one. It's the e.l.f. Acai. This is like one of my favorite blue palettes. So, keeping that. I love this from BH Cosmetics, the Do Not Disturb. I pair this a lot with the Natasha Denona pastel palette. So, all right. So I like this. I'm gonna put it in the maybe. It's the That's a Dub from Revlon. They're so fierce. I do like these, but I don't know if I have enough mattes to justify keeping an all shimmer palette. I will be keeping this though. This is the Pat McGrath Voyeuristic Vixen palette. I love this. It's so simple, but it's so good. That's a great highlight. And these, like to me it looks gold, but on camera it's pink because it's like the perfect duochrome. So, without a doubt. Oh, this is one of my favorites, The Mandalorian. It's the only palette that has pan in it, but I love it. So, keeping that. This is the Bailey Estate palette. I just used this recently. I do like this. I don't think this will be a forever keep, but I enjoy it enough to keep it for now. This one is so hard. It's not sold anymore. I think it's still good quality. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, these are still as stunning as they were. Oh yeah, I'm keeping that. It's the Natasha Denona Gold palette, and I know you can't get it anymore, but I don't know, to me that's like more of a reason to keep it. I had the Star palette ages ago, and it expired really fast on me, so I am happy that this has stood the test of time, and maybe I just keep better care of my makeup these days. I don't know. This is the Odenzai Alva palette, and I do like this, especially for like the purpley mauves and like the yellow. I really like this. So, keeping that. I have the Huda Beauty Rose Gold Remastered, and as someone who loves pinks, I have to keep this. It's a gorgeous palette. Yeah, I gotta keep it. Okay. This is the Cutie palette from Nabla. It's probably, again, not a forever keep, but for now, I want to play with this more. And then I also have the Nabla Poison Garden palette. I used to watch Mel Thompson, and I used to love her videos, and I actually bought this because of her, because like the packaging reminded me of her, and I believe she used this one a lot. And like the fact that she's not on YouTube anymore and that she's passed away like makes me so sad. And I know I didn't love her, but I felt very much like I had one of those like parasocial relationships with her. So I'll probably never get rid of it. But the packaging reminds me of her tattoos, and so I just want to keep it. I don't know, that probably sounds so weird, but I just love her. I loved her. And then lastly, this is the Onsai Alba palette. It's a 5-pan. I love this, especially like these center shades. Oh my god, I love it. So I'm not getting rid of it. And you know what? I feel like I can get rid of this Revlon one. I feel okay with it. Okay, I got rid of a few things. I'm getting rid of all this, and a lot of it unfortunately is expired, so a lot of it's going in the trash, and that's fine. It is what it is. Actually, I think all of it's pretty expired. So, wasn't I going to keep this? I was going to keep that. So aside from that. But yeah. So that's it. That's mostly just a collection overview. I'll link what I can. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already. And let me know what you'd like to see this year. Bye.